Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And of course, to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Y'all know I love to always mention I'm shooting another video because I want to get this out for you guys as this was really burning. I really wanted to talk about this as well. Of course, y'all know I love to mention our Thursday night live streams. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. You don't want to miss that Thursday night live stream, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you in the chat. Invite a few folks to come on out with you. And y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. Y'all know if you rocks with your girl, of course y'all know. Y'all see the scenery. I am in Tennessee, right outside of Nashville. I am visiting with my mother and my daughter. I'm picking her up and taking her back to Cali. She's been on vacation with grandma and her Nana. And so, yeah. So that's what y'all see in the news, the news scenery in the back. All right. So listen, y'all. Of course, y'all know I'm doing a rocks with your girl check always. And I want y'all to hit that like button. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Thank you for hitting that like button, okay? I need y'all to do that for me. Y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl, okay? All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of the video. I want to talk about the fact that a narcissist will never get over the relationship with you. And they will never take responsibility. Okay? They're not going to do it. I want to talk about this because oftentimes I'm asked, why, you're trying to co-parent with the narcissist. And the narcissist is being very difficult. They're trying to alienate you from the children. They're telling the children all kinds of crap, that's not true about you. Things that they know they're lying about. Oh, you did this and you did that. And they're basically wanting to isolate you. That is the whole game. Whenever they know that they can't get back with you and there's not an opportunity for that to happen, they want to isolate you and they want you to be miserable. Okay? That's what they want. And so the thing of it is when you're dealing with them and you have to still have dealings with them, maybe because it's a family member or you have children with them. It can be very, very difficult because narcissists don't forgive. Okay, they don't forgive. And even if you never did anything to the narcissist, you know that you didn't do anything. But to the narcissist, because they are constant victims, okay, they live in a place of victimhood. They're never going to take responsibility for what they did in the relationship. They're going to always be victims. And if you notice something about victims don't get over things. They're always crying about what someone did to them and how this happened. Because I'm trying to explain to you all why these clowns constantly try to make your life miserable, and why do they want to turn the children against you and everyone else? Okay, they never get over the relationship. Do they move past and go on to another supply? Yeah, because they have to. But your dealings with them are always going to be on a level where they're trying to pull you back in or to play mind games with you. Okay, if you have to be bothered with them or have to be in contact with them on any level, get ready for the ride because it's going to be one. And it's going to be a long and tumultuous one. Okay, because they don't get over it. They don't. And especially if you discarded them, they're not going to get over the fact of what you told them when you rejected them. You activated that shame and abandonment mechanism, that shame and abandonment inside of them. And not only that, to throw it on top, the rejection. Listen, you better know, trust, and believe that this clown is never going to get over that. And they're going to spend the rest of their lives trying to get you back in some way, shape, form, or fashion. When I talk about, I'm talking about get vengeance. They're going to try to be vindictive and do whatever they can. And a lot of times what they do is they will try to play the game like they real cool with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to play the game like they're real cool, try to pull you back in emotionally, and tell you, oh, we're going to be friends, and, it didn't work out, whatever. And you fell for that woo-dang or whatever it was, that game that they was trying to play. And when you did fall for it, that clown morphed into a bigger demon and a devil that you was doing. You was like, I didn't even know that they was that wicked. Yes. They'll never get over the relationship with you. They're going to move past it because they have to. But the fact that they won't heal and they'll never take accountability for what they've done to you, themselves, or anyone else, they're going to always be the victim. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Vulnerability is not victimhood. Okay? When a person is vulnerable, that doesn't mean that they are victim. Let me just say it like this. Victimhood is not vulnerability. That's the way I want to say it. And that's the way that the narcissist always plays it. And so because of that, because they'll never forgive you, okay? Because whatever it was, and whether they discarded you or you discarded them, whatever happened, they're not going to take accountability for what they've done. And whatever happened, you were at the helm of all of it. And you basically let them down. And some of them told you this. I don't know how you could do me like this. And, I shared this with you and that with you. And all they're doing, let me tell y'all something. All they're doing is keeping you on an emotional roller coaster that is going to keep you in a state of confusion about what is going on in the mind of that nut job. Okay, I'm telling you, these birds belong in trees, not in your bed, and sure enough, not in your head, because they're never going to get over the fact that you don't want them back. They're never going to get over the fact that they did everything that they could to destroy it, and they're going to blame it all on you. They're never going to get over that. And because they don't heal, they never move forward. Okay, they're not going to go and sit on a therapist's couch and be like, oh yeah, I did some of the most awfulest things to my ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever. They're not going to sit up there and tell a therapist something like that. Why would they do that? So then, because I already told you they believe their own lies. So you mean tell me they're going to go back to that ego that protects them and keeps that little shell together for them and keeps that little scared child, rejected child underneath, keep that blanket over them and protect them? That's what the ego is supposed to do, right? That's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. So basically, they just make themselves worse by not facing the facts and dealing with the problems that they have. But that's a narcissist. But they'll never get over it. Okay? So don't take it personally when they're smearing you. And I know it's hard to hear somebody say, these people are telling the most heinous and hideous lies on me. Don't take it personally. The best thing that you can do when you find out you're dealing with a nut job like this, whatever they do, don't take it personal. They're not going to get over it. They're not going to admit that they did wrong. And if they do, it's just to get you back. And they're going to turn right back into the same person that they were. And they're going to be even worse. And I know y'all going to testify about it. But yeah, it's true. They just don't have the ability to move out of that victimhood space. And because they don't have the ability to do that, they never get over relationships that defaulted in their lives. And they know that they have a huge part to play in that. They know they do. But they're not going to believe that because that ego, that false self won't allow them to take accountability for that. Because if they have to take accountability for it, then that means that there's something wrong with them. And you can't tell that ego that something is wrong with it, because if they do that, then that's going to make them feel shameful. And that shame is the thing that they're constantly running from. Yes. So they're never going to get over the relationship with you. They're never going to forgive you. Even if you never did anything to them, they're going to tell you lies and tell you that you did stuff to them that you know you didn't do, because they're delusional. And I told you all before, they believe their own lies. So you can't take it personal that they keep doing things to try to make you react to them, now that you've been long gone for a long time, you can't take it personal. You have to continue to stay in that place of no contact, ignore these clowns, and they hate that. But that's for your solitude and for your peace, because they'll never get over the relationship with you, and you will always be the blame. They'll never take the blame for anything. All right. So this is how it goes, unfortunately. All right, family. So I want y'all to really hear what I'm saying, because they move on and they get other supply, but they never heal. They never do the work on themselves. And so this is why they can never come back and authentically say, listen, I'm sorry. I was part of the problem. I was the one that did this and I did that and whatever. So they can actually release themselves to heal and to become whole. A narcissist is not going to do that. So therefore, they'll never get over the relationship. They'll just move on, and they'll continue to blame you for everything. That's why all of their exes was crazy. Remember that? Remember that? They told you every ex they had was crazy. And now you've been added to that list. Make it make sense. Yep. You on the list with the top stars now. All right, family. So I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video, and I'll see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.